In this video, I'm going over 5 pieces of gear that are really helpful in the home studio. Before we begin, I just want to let y'all know that all of these items that I talk about are actually linked down below. Anytime you purchase anything from these links, I get a little bit of a kickback, so I appreciate your support. I get asked all the time, DK, what's your favorite set of headphones? I mean, obviously headphones are very important. In the past, I've used many brands of headphones, including Beyerdynamics, Audio-Technicas, Sony's, Sennheisers, and so on and so forth. The pair of headphones that I've been rocking with recently are my Avantone Planars. There's a lot of reviews on this guys on the internet, and they're planar headphone technology similar to the higher end Audi setup. These are $3.99 right now on Amazon. I think I bought these when these first came out and they were $4.99, so they're $100 cheaper since they first came out. I use these all the time. The mid-range is absolutely amazing. The low end is not as extended as traditional headphones, and the top end is much smoother and warmer. So the focus is the mid-range, and they're absolutely amazing for mixing, even just listening. Very smooth, and you can look at all the other reviews about them. They have very, very good reviews, and some even like them more than the more expensive $1,000 Audi's headphones. Something worth checking out. The second piece of equipment that I want to recommend is actually studio isolation stands. If you're interested in isolating your speaker from your stands to get a little bit more isolated and cleaner low end specifically, then this is the brand to go. These are the ones that I like to use. And the fact that I have flat speakers and I need just a few more inches up, they're also practically, they just raise the speakers up a little bit, which is perfect for my listening position. The ISO Acoustics are my studio monitor isolation tool of choice. They're very well recognized, they look great, and they sound really good as well. I've never had any issues with them, and they're awesome. Number 3 is the beloved Avantone Mix Cube. Now, this is the second item from Avantone. If you couldn't tell, I'm a fan of their products. Avantone Mix Cube is really great. It's a really great secondary monitoring option, and it sounds like shit, to be honest. And that's kind of the point. There's one woofer, one driver, so there's only so much top end and low end that you can get from a single speaker. The great thing about these speakers is that with the limited frequency range, you get hyper-focused mid-range attention. It's really, really great when placing vocals or when wanting to get a second set of monitors just to figure out what's going on in the mix, what's muddying up the mix. I recommend you only get one. This really, really performs well as a single block rather than a pair. So something to get. I put it off to the side. I don't even put it in any sort of ideal listening position. It's a really, really great set of reference speakers. Number 4 is a dedicated power conditioner. And whether that's rack mounted, in the link below, I've actually included like a power strip so you can just put it on the ground. It doesn't have to be rack mounted. These are really great, not just for surge protection, but you have RFI noise filtering. So it kind of gets rid of some basic humming and buzzing and kind of cleans up the power, which actually can add noise to your signal. Number 5 is a UPS. It's not your shipping company. It's actually an uninterrupted power supply. So it's something that you plug into a wall. It's basically a giant battery and a power conditioner. So you can plug one end into the wall, which charges an internal battery. It also acts as like a surge protector and power conditioner. So there's about 6 more inputs that you can go from there. You plug everything into this. So the great thing about it is that if the power goes out or even flickers just for a moment, instead of turning everything off, it actually leaves your computer and everything on for a little while. Now, granted, the battery is only rated for a few minutes, but that might be enough to at least save everything and shut down. It's not continuous and ongoing for forever, but it's enough time for flickering, for things to turn back on, or again, to save everything before everything shuts down. So I highly recommend this. It's a really great way to save your equipment and your computer and your sessions. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe or like this video. We come out with multiple videos every single week for home studios and for mixers. Also, we have the Mixing Music Podcast, which is totally free. We release episodes at least once a week, and it's all about mixing. So go check that out. It's the #1 mixing podcast in the world. Happy mixing, my friends, and stay saucy.